Alright, what's going on, y'all? So today I'm gonna show y'all how to build the tome. I did make some modifications since the previous videos, but it sure does make the base a whole lot better. But first of all, I expect y'all to know like the simple basics of building, like obviously disconnecting these outers, placing it like that, and then boom, it disconnects it, and then you know you can reconnect it like that. But each external's got an outer bedroom, my fault. Just like this, one bed and a locker for each person. So you kill somebody outside, throw the kid in here, and then you can respawn outside. Get yourself a free pick. But the Gatehouse outers cost about 3,000 some. It won't show here. Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah, 3,000 metal. And then these ones are way cheaper. About actually halfway. Total upkeep per day is really cheap. The main TC is about like a row, maybe more of mats, but you know, a solo can hold this shit down. So let's get started at the first gatehouse. So you come inside, you got two overhead peaks just like this, peek into the compound, and then this custom gatehouse peak right here can be really nice. You got this other side and then the peaks outside. You don't have to have a embouchure here, but I kind of like it. Coming inside, you got two overhead boxes and then a small box, and then you got these good peak turrets. They can cover everything. And then you also have one on your side right there. I was trying to make a better, more protected turret, but it does not really matter because these ones hold everything down anyway. Let me also show y'all, if a raider decides to raid through these two walls where your TC connects, let's say they do, they're met with a turret, and they also have to go through two walls. So this side is going to be the more expensive side to raid through. So let me explain to you why that's the bad spot to raid through for raiders. They have to go through two turrets, an extra wall, but the reason why it's cheaper as well is because they only have to go through a garage door and a foundation and a wall to get into core. However, if they go through this side, like right here, it's two walls into TC. Oh, shit's tweaking, bro. You know, it's two walls into TC, just like that. But if they went through here, they have to go through wall. It evens out total, so don't worry about it. It's still really expensive to go through this, about 16 rockets total, so don't worry. But you know, it all balances out at the end. And this side also has an overhead turret, so it pretty much covers everything inside. But compound, you don't have to have these. If you don't want large furnaces, you can, like, you don't need this turret here if you don't want large furnaces, because those turrets over there cover the entire compound if you don't have large furnaces. So I would recommend you don't, honestly. They're very tough to place. So coming up here, you got this airlock ladder hatch, pretty nice to have. Coming up past that, you got two sides. One side is 4-box loot room, and then large battery behind the workbench. We'll get into the chute later. And then it's the same thing on the other side, but instead it's a locker right here, and then battery, and then over here another 4-box loot. Right here is a chute up to your bedrooms, and then right here is a chute up to your shooting floor, which I'll show you right now. You got these nice raid base peaks. These are really nice to have. Let's say there's a raid base over there. Peek the guy in the raid base, boom, he's dead. And it also does create another airlock. And boom, right here takes you to your shooting floor. But we'll get into that in a little bit. Going down to the core, you got another 2 boxes, 2 more electric furnaces, and then 2 small boxes. Let's go down. You got a repair bench with a small box. Break this. It breaks your bunker. And then you also have this PIXELGAP. It's unloadable PIXELGAP for raiders. They have to raid 16 rockets to get in. And 200 boxes right there. Workbench, vending machine. And then past this, you got another 4 boxes over here. 4 boxes over here. Your TC's behind there. All you have to do, I don't know why I placed that. You just you pick up the glass window, and then you can loot your TC. Obviously, you want to lock it. If someone raids luckily into TC, you have to go through another 16 rockets for soft side. So overall, pretty good. And then coming up top, let's go to the bedroom floor. Going up this ladder hatch also creates another airlock. So if it was left open, they cannot get through. You got these 200 boxes, and let me tell you, this shotgun trap has saved me from many raid defenses. One time a raider came down, his whole team did. I don't know why, they're kind of special, but they all jumped down and died, so caught me some free rockets. But it's really useful to have a shoddy trap there because they don't expect it. they think it's like some walkway, go down here and then boom, they're dead. So it's nice to have that, and then you can have a turret up here. It's completely up to you. I kind of like it, but you know, one bedroom in here for the more active player, the two in the middle for the least active, and then another one bed over here for also another active player. You'll place your computer station and a battery behind there, and then going out to your shooting floor, you have two ways out with a locker for, I call them community lockers, but you know, for these two players, if they want to have their private kits, they can. Going out to your shooting floor, this is where you're greeted with. This is your way up. I made it closer to the door, so if heli gets taken, you can go straight out to your roof, or you can shoot it from your shooting floor. You have good heli peaks, just like that. But this wide gap, I don't really care how you place it. Like, you can place it connected to the wide gap or to the main base, so you can have these little peaks. And then same thing right here, this triangle, just like that. You could, it's completely optional, but I kind of prefer it like this, and then this one somewhat like this. I don't know, I don't really care. But now your these little peaks right here, they're really nice to get into the compound. Like, you could honestly stand on it, but if you don't have large furnaces there, it's some pretty good peaks. I've defended a lot of raids with this specific peak right there. Now going up to your shooting floor, you got some nice overall peaks up here. I made these specifically disconnected so they don't connect and you don't have this nice little triangle peak right here. Pretty nice to have. And then turrets, 2 turrets cover your entire roof. You can make it 4, but I kind of like having it as 2. But yeah, you got 2 what's it called, SAM sites, and then you can also place a nice little mini garage up here. Completely it's optional. It's all up to you. But yeah, this is the full base. If y'all like it, let's get straight to the tutorial. All right, so you do want to find even terrain for this base design, like not like this, but you just want to find a nice little flat terrain around a little hill. That should work. But what you want to do is start with a twig square, and then on each side put 3 raised triangle foundations. You don't have to do this now. The other side, we'll just start off with this. Upgrade those to stone, and then place these 4 walls just like that, and then triangles throughout the top, and then that. You can place your door, seal you off, and then boom. Now you can place your TC. How you want to place your TC? What you want to do is place a temporary twig, break it, and then get a nice little TC to the right side. Make sure it's all the way to the right so you can get easy access to it. And then don't place your window yet. You want to upgrade this foundation later to high qual. As soon as you can, upgrade it to high qual. Nothing else. But once you do, you can place this window, and then you know you can get past that. But you know, let's break this, or let me pick up this door. We're gonna upgrade this foundation to stone. Place the other 3 foundies, and then copy the exact same thing on the other side. Now make sure you place these 2 frames, because later I'll explain to you why. Once you do the expansion, you don't want the frame connected to the expansion. It's kind of buggy. You'll understand why in a little bit. But what you want to do is now place a half wall and a half wall, full wall, and a square frame. Now let's do the expansion. What you want to do is place a twig, another one, and then 9 triangles out to the left. 1, 2, 3. Cap it off with a square, break everything back. Now you want to come back with squares until you're here. Right here, you want to make sure you place the square off of this foundation right here. If you place it any different, you're not going to have a gap between them. See, if I placed it like that, you see the gap. If I place it connected to this one, you see there's no more gap. So make sure you place it from this side. Break every square off of this twig right here, and then 9 out again. Break all the triangles back, and then come back with squares, and again do the same exact thing, but this time do not upgrade it to stone. Now you can break all of these, and then right here, what you want to do is rotate a half wall. Make sure you place it from this side, okay? This side only. Do not place it from over here. You're going to mess up the base. Once you place that half wall, you can place a full wall right there, and a floor right through that wall, a square one. And then boom, you can break that. Now, let me let y'all know something. Right here, where you place this wall, this is completely optional. You can honestly go straight to expanding the base like this. Oops, expanding the base like this, so you have this little pod right here. You make a temporary twig jump up and get into it. Or you can have a single door frame right here where you can place a vending machine, but this is the problem with that. A wall takes 16 rockets to go through, and a vending machine, like one like this, costs only 9. So you're gonna make it cheaper for raiders by what, 7 rockets if you want to place this vending machine. But that's if they're lucky. That's if they know the vending machine is here. So honestly, I would recommend you do use the vending machine, because you'll just have an airlock, which is pretty convenient, but it's obviously completely optional. You know, make an airlock, place it here. Keep this wood because you're gonna soft side this later, but the airlock opens outwards, so a raider can't just molly in or soft side in. So do not worry. I did not mean to, you know. All right, but this is how you're basically gonna look. If you don't want this pod part until you have enough mats, let me get to that in a little bit. But right now, let's work on the box placements down here. So box, what you want to do is to seal off the pixel gap. What you want to do is place a temporary twig from this side. Jump over it. Oh my god, game is lagging. Jump over it, and then from this side, after you place it from that side, place your floor connected to the twig, just like that. And you can break the twig, and now from this side you can place your boxes. And remember, this game is kind of dog shit right now, so once you place this box, if it's touching the foundation at all, you're not going to be able to upgrade the foundation. Like for this example, see how I can't? It's because the box is touching the foundation. All you have to do is move the box away a little bit. So now I can upgrade that, as you can see. But here's the thing with that. If the box is placed exactly in the middle like that, a raider can break the box through the pixel gap and loot the stash. So what you want to do is place it at the edge of the pixel gap, just like that. Now if a raider does break it, they have to raid through it, so it makes it harder for raiders. Place that side, and then boom. Now you have that. And also make sure you don't place it connected to this square. If you do, you're not gonna have a gap. And then place it off of that half wall over there. There you go. You have a gap now. And then all you have to do now is place this ramp. It makes the gap a little bit smaller, so it's harder to see from raiders. Now, all you have to do from there is you can obviously just do this part of the base. You don't have to, so you can have a workbench here and furnaces in there, but you know, it's completely optional. Coming up to the top, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, place a twig here and a stone floor, and then you can seal this off until you get to this part of the base, but you know, that's completely optional. I'm gonna keep it bunkered for now. Actually, I'm gonna unbunker it. So what you want to do, let's do the honeycomb now. Let's get to the part where you have the chutes up. So what you want to do is this side's raised foundation, copy that this side, and then seal that off like that. Boom. Now, before you do this part, remember that this foundation you cannot upgrade later, so you want to upgrade that to at least metal. You can, if you can upgrade it to armor, go for it, but you want to stay for a tier 2, so you can upgrade it to metal for now. So you can just place this stone foundation, but I'm going to upgrade it to armored just cause. And also, this half wall right here, this is what protects your boxes on each side. Do that as well. So go to the other side, the half wall, and the foundation. And that's it. That's all you have to worry about for now. You can place the lowered and raised foundations. The flat side, you want to do a lowered foundation. Now, do your honeycomb. And also, last thing, these triangles that I placed just now, you're not going to be able to upgrade these later, so you want to do it now. I mean, you don't have to do this part up here. I'll get to that later. But right here, you're not going to be able to upgrade it later. Because that's obviously in your honeycomb. So this one metal. Now up here, you don't have to upgrade it to metal because you can upgrade that later. And then as you can see right here is where honeycomb goes, so you're not going to be able to upgrade that. We'll get to this part later. You will upgrade this to metal later because you're not going to be able to do it later. But you know, I'll just do it right now so I don't have to. And then you're going to do these walls. Sorry for the lag. Seal all that off. You're going to have a triangle frame right there. Finish off with these frames. If you can't place it, just get it at an angle. You'll eventually get it. See, it's tweaking, so I just go under and place it just like that. And then you place a window right there for your batteries. And boom, this is your floor done. So now let's do the chutes. On each chute, you're gonna place a wall and a frame and then 2 walls, just like that. Place a triangle right there and then you're good. Now copy that on this side. A wall to the left, a frame to the right, 2 walls, and place this triangle. Now right here, this is where your ladder hatch is gonna go. Place a off of this frame, place a triangle frame on each side. All right, boom. So honestly, when you're at this stage of the base, I wouldn't break the airlock yet. I would want to completely seal where I can place ladder hatches up here. Let me show you guys. So you're gonna place 2 windows and then 2 triangle frames, just like that, and then you want to grab your ladder hatch and place it so no one goes deep. I don't want nobody going deep on y'all, so do exactly what I do. Rotate your half wall facing outward, and again, make sure it's on this side so it can airlock. Now right here, we're gonna do the chute part of the base. So this is gonna be your main chute up to your bedrooms. So what we're gonna do, half walls on all this is gonna be a pancake layer. All the stone you will be able to upgrade later, so do not worry. And then as well as these with this ramp. Everything else is going to be metal because you cannot upgrade it later. So remember that. Boom. Make sure the soft sides are facing inward. And then place the stone. And then you want to upgrade this ramp right here to metal. Doesn't matter how it's placed. There you go. This is it. And then now you want to do your top door. Try to get ladder hatch BP as soon as possible. Make sure the ladder hatch is facing inward, and then your garage door or double door, whatever you want up here. Remember, if you want a turret up there, you can have it. It's completely optional. Now you can place your shotgun trap in 2 boxes. Again, it's completely optional. Right here, I would have doors for now, but I'm gonna just have garage doors because that's what we're gonna get to. And now, note this is very important. These ladder hatches, if it does not let you place it, that is because a box is touching the wall. Let me give you an example. So I'm gonna remove this and I'm gonna place a box. So the triangle frame is right here, and then the box is gonna be right here. So the box is gonna touch the wall. This is where your box is gonna go, just like that. All right, just like that. Boom. And then if I try to place the ladder hatch, you see I can't. That's because the box, again, the box is tweaking. It's messing up the game. You want to pick up the box and place the ladder hatch. That's all it is. And then same thing goes for this side. I don't know how it would be. Like maybe if the box was like that. Yeah, that is. All right, so all you want to do is pick that up and then place the ladder hatch, and then there you go. Now your base is secure. At this stage, I definitely, for sure, start expanding. But I'm gonna fully finish. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go straight to the externals. So I'm gonna use symmetry, so it makes it way easier and faster. So that's why 2 externals get done at the same time. So don't mind that. But going off of the chutes, so the chutes that takes you into your base, open the garage door, and then place a triangle, and then go 3 squares out. Cap it off with a triangle, break everything back. Now all you want to do is go 1 half moon, a square, and then three triangles like that. Actually, you can leave this square just like that. Now you want to go 1 half moon and cap it off with a triangle on each side. Break all the twig besides that square. Now what you want to do is go 3 squares off of that foundation. So it should be 4. And then your TC is going to go here. What you want to do is upgrade these 2 to stone. And then your TC goes right here, so it's going to be metal. Oops. Let me place the TC right here. That, and then your window can go right there. That's temporary. Boom. So now you want to connect your TC to that. What you want to do is place that. You're not going to have stability, that's fine. All you have to do is place a twig. And then that. And boom, break all these. There you go, it's connected. Now these two are going to start to decay. All you have to do to fix that is place a frame on each side. One frame right here and a window right here. You can have it facing inward. There you go. Nothing's going to start decaying and you should be perfectly fine. Now go to the side that's facing outward, which is going to be this side of the base. All you have to do, one square, triangle, square, triangle, break all that. And you should see the triangle is perfectly symmetrical with the base and it's facing the base. Go 2 squares out, cap it off with a triangle, break everything back. All you have to do is go 2 half moons and a triangle. There's 2 triangles or 2 squares right there. And then cap all of that off with triangles. You'll see it's just square to each side of the main triangle right here. And then 1 half moon. And then same width right here. You'll see. And then boom. This is what the wide gap should look like. Break all these triangles. Upgrade this to stone. Now go with a square, 2 triangles is your gatehouse. Now you're going to your TC, 2 half moons, a square, and then obviously again, same exact thing we did over there. Your TC goes here. We can break the twig now, it doesn't really matter. Oops. There we go, our TC is secured. Now what you want to do is place a stone square frame instead. And then 2 triangles, and another 2 triangles just like that. Should look like this. And now again, these are going to start to decay. What we're going to do is place a frame. And then 2 half walls just like that. And then another frame right here. And then 1 as well right here. And nothing's decaying. You got your areas secured. Now let's finish the funnel so we can get to our wide gaps. So all we have to do, let's start off with the gatehouses. I'm going to play, you don't have to, actually, yeah, I'll start off with the gatehouse so you can compound. Your 2 windows, the infamous 2 windows. And this twig right here is going to be temporary, you'll see. Place a frame on top of that, 2 low walls, break that, and then a low wall at the bottom. And then you're going to have your ramp facing up towards the low wall. It should look like this. Now you can do this, place the half walls through. So now they're all placed. Now seal that off. Your boxes are going to go in here and your turret goes there. You can place the frames for your turrets. And then right here is going to be a temporary twig for your 2 other frames for your double chain link. Bro, it always does this shit. Yeah, just imagine that there's... Whatever, just imagine there's one there. The game is tweaking the symmetry that I'm using. But yeah, you know, it would work for you guys because I'm using what's it called, symmetry right here. It's just bugged, so whatever. All you have to do, you don't have to have the frame right there. It's completely optional, but I would recommend it. Place your 4 windows. Actually, yeah, place your 4 windows. You can compound now, it's up to you. All you have to do to compound is simply, we'll compound it. So, on the gatehouse, the main, or not the gatehouse, off of the 4 square frames, the closest one to the base where they connect, place a wall, push it in as far as you can, just like that. Now go to the other side, do the same exact thing. They should connect now. All you have to do is now pull it back and push it in. There you go. This gap shouldn't exist, but it's whatever. Now off of the gatehouse, since we just did it, you have to use alt look here. You just make sure the gatehouse isn't too close, or the wall isn't too close where it's like that. It's kind of ugly. So you can make it as far out as you want, so the compound has a little bit more space. And then you can tell once you use alt look to see how much space you have. So now that I did that, I go over here. I can just look at the right side, and then I can tell right now a wall can fit there. So now I can place the wall. There you go. You have a fully sealed compound. And and then we'll begin our funnel wall and our wide gap process. Oh yeah, by now you should definitely have soft sided this and sealed that off. All right, so let's finish this this funnel right here. Place a frame, half wall, frame, and then another frame right here, and triangles on each side, just like that. And then place your square. Your low wall facing the base on each side. Seal those off. And then right here, all you want to do is place these triangle ramps, and then same thing right here. Actually, I forgot to do that on the gatehouse, so no one can jump in. And now you can easily place a door. And then one thing you got to note, with these gatehouses, you do not want the metal barricade. I'll show you right now. You do not want the metal barricade's foot, if you look at the bottom left where I'm looking, to stick through, because you're not going to be able to place this chain link. Very important. See, right now it's sticking through, but the game's just tweaking. See, I can place that, but do not place the chain link yet, because you're going to want to place a turret before the chain link. So let me show you an example right here. If I place the thing like that, as you can see, now it's definitely sticking through where the frame would be. So if I went, see, I can't place it because you can tell right there that the metal embouchure or the barricade is sticking through. So you obviously, before you want to place the chain link, you want to place the turret first and then the chain link. But you want to definitely remember that you don't want that sticking through. And there you go. Now let's finish this. So what we want to do off of this, you want to raise it up once, and then for the ones that are lower, raise them up one more. And this is obviously where your square is gonna go. And then place a frame right there in the middle. Now temporary 2 twig half walls. Rotate your windows, and then upgrade those to stone. Break the twigs, and then place these 2 triangles just like that. Now you can place these windows, and your wide gap begins. So it's completely optional again. You can place it off of the wide gap or off of the main TC. I don't really care. I'm just do it off of the main TC. Should look like this. And don't forget to place that frame right there for more stability. There you go. Let's do this side now. Now you can place 2 walls right here. Right here, you're gonna place a window, frame, and then a triangle. Now for the main TC, off of this wall, place 2 triangles, so you have this little gap right here. Go do it the exact same other side. Frame, window frame, and then same thing over here. Place that through the wall, it's tweaking again. Place these 2 triangles, and there you go. Should look good. Now all you have to do, place these 3 half walls and these 3 triangles. Now you can place your turret here. Now we're gonna start doing the wide gap off of the frames, off of the inner part. Place these frames, and then come up, and then you can simply do your wide gap just like that, and your windows. Boom. There you go. Should start looking better than it did before for sure. And we're gonna do that off the main TC, completely optional. Now let's start doing this floor. So what we want to do is, after we come up from the garage door to the right side, place 2 walls, and then a single door to the left side, and then walls. I still have symmetry on, so don't mind that. I'm gonna turn it off. There you go. Now towards the single doors, place a wall, and finish it off with frames. Right here goes a window for your battery. And seal off the roof. There you go. It's your bedroom floor done. You're gonna have if you saw in the showcase, you should remember. Place on each triangle connected to the base, you want to place 2 frames in a triangle. For example, this one right above the ladder hatch. This one right here. Go over here. Go over here. There you go. Now we should have like a weird star, whatever you want to call this. Now seal off the roof just like that. Make sure none of this is connected to the outers. I'll explain to you why in a little bit. There you go. So now we can get to the roof. So where you exit the base, this is where you want to have your frame. So for this part, the frame's going to go right here. And then your window facing the inner part. And then now you can have these two little roofs. Place the frame in the middle for stability. Those two triangles, two half walls facing outside. And this is where your turret's going to go. And now off the external, you want to place this floor. So make sure it's not connected to the square off the external. It's going to be a pattern. So right here is going to be off of this triangle instead. All right, just like that. Now right here, off of the main, off the external, and then another one off the external. And now the pattern continues off of the main TC, external, and copy that on every side. There we go. Let me turn symmetry back on. And there we go. Turret's going there, just like that. Boom, your base should look a lot better than it did before. Your wide gaps and everything. There you go. So now, what we want to do is let's do our metal embouchures and everything else. I forgot this side. There we go. Now our funnel's completely sealed off. These doors are going to be facing outward. These are the only double doors you're going to have in the base, really. And then everything else is going to be garage doors. There we go. Just like that. And then right here you're gonna have not horizontal. I mean, it's optional right here. I like vertical though. And then the rest all vertical. Besides these, we'll get to here right now. You want to place them from the wide gap. If you can't, you gotta go outside, ladder up, and do all that bullshit. That's why I have it actually disconnected, but it's optional. And the one for the roof, you want to have it horizontal, just like that. Now the reason why this is single door is because let's say you get you're not gonna have any single doors in the base. Let's say you get an armored door from Rig. You want to place it. This is the best place you can place it. It makes your base way more expensive. Make sure they face outward, because if you want to place a locker right here, like I showed you on the showcase, if it opens inwards, you can't get out. So remember that. And then if you remember beds and lockers, battery, everything else coming down here, should be very simple. Another 2 large batteries. It's completely optional. I think you might be able to just cap off with two large batteries, and that should be fine. Now let's even out the external. So off the cheaper external, you want to place these two triangles. So one off of each side, just like that. And I have symmetry on, so it automatically does it for the other side. And then now what we want to do is place the embouchures, or not the embouchures, the barricades. So you want to place these 2 temporary twigs right here and here. And I forgot also to break these temporary twigs. They're not really a twig, but whatever. You want to place them as far in as you can, honestly. You can place these ones right there as well, which I would recommend. Just keep rotating it and moving it. You should be able to get it. It's very easy. Just like that. Break all those. There you go. You got this. And it can't be exploited by raiders because they'll just get hit by it. So don't worry. And these 2 temporary triangles, just like that. There we go. And then same thing right here. There we go. Break these twigs. Now note that sometimes if this metal barricade is too close, you can't place this chain link. That should be fine. It shouldn't be as big of a deal. I like to place my turret right there. Then those. And as well as up here. Remember, up here as well. You can't place those chain links if the barricade is too close. So remember, make sure you place it a little bit far out, like right here. But, I placed the turret before, so it shouldn't be a problem for me. Then obviously right here you can do the same thing off the other sides. It's pretty simple. But yeah, this is the base design for wind turbines. Before I end it, wind turbines, you can go up like 4. I would recommend you go up this high. If you can, honestly, go higher. It'll be way better. You get more power through to the turrets and SAM. And then right here you can do this with the SAM site. And if you think people can exploit it, no, they can't. If they place this in a ladder, it's not useful to them at all. It's not gonna get them anywhere. You can't even get to the ladder, so don't worry. But yeah, this is the base design. If y'all enjoyed it and if y'all like it, please let me know down in the comments. If you got any improvements though, that's the best thing I can get. If y'all got any improvements to the base, let me know. And if you're wondering the reason why I changed it is because the base before had a little bit of problems. I noticed, like honestly, like what 1,000-hour building. Honestly, I kind of felt stupid building it. So you know, if you guys enjoyed this base design, and if you guys like it, please let me know down. Tell me how your wipe goes. It's a nice base, honestly. Probably one of my best. I have a 2x2 bunker. Not WIDEGAP, but you know, it's insane. It's got like insane loot. It's so cool. I don't know if I should post it though. It's kind of OP. Like I'm being stingy, but it is what it is. If y'all want it, drop 300 likes. I got you. But you know, if you like this base design like a lot, please let me know down in the comments. I read the comments. I promise you.